Alright. Everything should be good. Stream manager. Okay, that's a way to start. Oh, yeah, actually. Sorry, Brittany's playing something for me right now. Sorry. I'm about to go to my channel.
System of an Owl is my new jam.
System of an Owl?
System of the Down commented
that. Okay, so I am live and you can see me. Oh. Gavin, talk some. Okay, so it's not doing what I wanted to. That's what I needed to check out real quick. I just needed you to talk because I was trying to get it to actually pick up you guys too.
Is John in there?
John's not in there yet, but he should be soon.
Did anyone call him?
That is not well. Wait, what?
He asked if he should call John.
Yeah, but then I heard something else. You heard that? Yeah. I said, yeah. Can you hear me? Okay, wait a minute. This shit fit me. Well, no, because I'm in the middle of doing really well, and then I had to switch back over to this tab. Share audio added, and it should be good.
Hello.
Okay. Okay.
What? Well,
Gavin, talk some.
Hello. Ah, okay. You kidding?
Okay, you're in there. That's what I needed to make sure of.
Honestly, actually, wouldn't this be one of those good times to do the Kingdom Hearts video? Because then you can mix it in with the podcast.
Wait, what do you mean?
All right, I'm gonna call John.
I was gonna say, definitely call him up. And while I'm not doing the best,
Why is Gavin calling me?
hey, why are you calling?
Why are you calling me?
He's cutting in and out.
So you can.
Oh.
He
I don't know if I'm calling John. He didn't.
wants you to call.
How am I cutting in and out?
I don't know.
Let's say it's like
I'll call John.
my stream's picking up perfectly
Say
fine,
again?
and
Make sure. See if it goes in. No, because you were doing pretty good. But call John and tell him we're dealing with this stuff, but it'll be.
so can you still not hear me, Gavin?
If you wear headphones, can they hear you better?
I don't know. Like he should be able to hear me because, like, listen to how the stream picks me up.
Hey. All right.
Like he should be able to hear me because, like, listen to how the stream picks me. Like, yeah, he should be able to pick me up as good as that does.
Oh no, I have to.
But it sounds like he can't even hear me.
Yo, what's up? Potato.
Gavin.
Early breath. Yes, I'm good. Yes. All right.
What is going on?
Oh wait.
He's not on.
No, I know that. I'm wondering, like, if he can hear me. What's going on?
Call him the phone and figure it out.
I'm wondering.
And then sometimes it's a little bit of a long pause before you start speaking.
Well, I mean, it's just
Well,
really
it's capturing
weird.
your audio from your mic, so it's not from Discord.
What do you mean?
Whatever about it. Okay. Okay, I'll just do this. Be better. I mean, I can just, if we're doing the streaming, I could just stream for you. No, wait, right? Your channel.
No, I was gonna say I'm streaming right now.
Because it would be a video. Okay.
Streaming, I can just stream for you. No, wait, right?
Window capture. Start recording.
I already have
There we
been.
go. Start speaking. There we go. Can you hear me fine?
What is going on your end, man? Because, like, I hear you fine. My stream's picking you up fine. My stream's picking me up fine. Like, my stream's not really even lagging that hard. Like, I'm just, like, actually wondering. Because, like, I'm talking and it seems like you don't even hear me.
Oh, wait, here. Say something. I mean,
Yo.
Hold on. Let me try to. I'm gonna go ahead and
Yo,
since now it's not even
hello.
not bad. That's weird.
What's weird?
Now you're not even speaking.
I hear the echo. Or is that from the phone? It's from the phone.
It's from the phone, but you would.
So that's from Discord.
And then it would pause.
It's lagging that hard.
So is that from the
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
It's lagging that hard.
Yes.
Okay, I
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, no wonder you weren't able to react to what I was saying, like, on time. Because that was, like, almost 10 minutes ago. No, you're fine. That's why I called you, because I was confused. Here, I'm gonna see if I can call you directly. Where's your thing at? Oh, there it is.
I'll be honest,
Yep.
I didn't think that went through. I'm sorry. All right, Nick,
Yo,
you're fine right now.
I'm going to share my screen now.
Yes. Oh,
Hello?
hello.
What if I stop streaming it? Yo,
What if I stop watching?
can you hear me now? Okay, you can hear me now, though. Okay, so me streaming
Yep.
on Discord was what was making it.
Yes. This is your
I
laptop.
think that's what fucked me up last time. Because I was having this problem the one time we were streaming before.
I mean, if John's joining,
Well, so, okay, instead of, I guess instead of doing all that, what I'll do, because I can't kind of need to be doing this anyways on my phone, is I'm going to send you a link to the Reddit page, and we'll just go from there.
I mean, when is John coming? Did you call John yet?
No, I thought you were.
Did you call John yet?
Did you hear me?
Oh,
This is complicated.
This is actually the most frustrating thing in the world.
do you want me to?
He's delayed again.
Brittany. Get Brittany to call.
Oh, okay. I will. Can you hear me directly now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm making sure of that. Tell me if you can still hear me directly.
All right.
Yo.
Yo.
Okay, can you still hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm gonna call him now. He might have passed out.
There is a Dead Island too. It's free. Very cool. for releasing free games. Epic Games. That's the only good thing. Oh my god, I can get seafood right now for free.
From what?
Or what's the best thing? The Kung Fu game where you age every time you die. I can get it for free
Oh, okay. Oh,
on
I
Epic
guess
Games.
John's. He's probably either asleep or something. So that's fun.
Yeah. Hmm.
There you go. I sent it in the group chat so you can follow along.
Continue. Let's see. Sorry. The Epic Games has that weird thing where they do the free game stuff, and I'm just getting whatever they got.
Oh, got
Right
you.
They have like big games that they make free every now and then. That Island 2 was just last week's.
So I'm just gonna start reading
And
then, and
Sifu
we're
is right now, which is the do you know the Kung Fu game where every time you die you come back but you're older and you get like upgrade points and stuff like that.
no, I actually don't. I know about the fuck was that game?
There you go.
Rogue Legacy,
Let me pull up.
where every time you die, you come back as like your son or like your daughter
Wait.
or like another version.
Oh,
But,
are you hearing me on a delay?
what's up?
You're like answering my questions a little bit.
Wait, can you hear me?
Just not with
Hello.
10-minute delay.
God damn it. This has been fun. Yo,
We're live.
hello.
Hello.
Okay, it was lagging out again. I feel like that's gonna be a theme.
Let's see here. I found a body laying in a diner booth when I went for a coffee.
Oh yeah, you're at
Sniper
the
from
thing
the
now.
roof next door. Textbook case. Yeah. Except she'd been laying there for 4 days, sticking up that booth without anyone reporting it. She must have been put into the sea. Nobody else could see her.
Wait, what? I found a body laying in a diner booth when I went for a coffee. Sniper from the roof next door. Textbook case. Except she'd been laying there for 4 days, sneaking up that booth without anyone reporting it. She must have been clipped into the seat. Nobody else could see her. I called enforcement to come and tape off the scene so I could get a case started. A single unit showed up,
Like,
ordered everyone to leave.
What do you mean by clipped into the seat?
Clipped into the seat? Like, it's a good question, actually. I feel like either she was starting to like rot into the seat, or maybe like she had been hit so hard, like she was like attached. Like I have to assume he means like she was attached to the seat.
I think they mean she got shot while she was sitting, and I think the chair and stuff collapsed with her. That's what they meant.
But she was in a diner
Instead of
booth.
saying like, I don't know, because if you're clipped into a seat, you're like, You're like on a window area too, because diners have more
Well, yeah,
windows
she'd
on
been
the round side.
hit
So
by
you
a
would be
sniper.
seen, wouldn't you? Because you're.
Yeah.
But what would? How? Like bleh. What is what is the seat? I'm confused by what they mean by really clipped.
I feel like we're focusing on the wrong thing here.
I'm still confused about that.
You're really focused on this clip part.
Okay,
I just can't believe she sat there for 4 days.
because I'm confused on what they mean.
Well, I get that part, but I just can't believe that she was sitting there for 4 days in the booth and nobody reported it.
Yeah, she did.
I dipped out with my coffee to watch
Is business really that bad?
the scene through the bank of windows.
Look,
Let me tell you, that diner was full. It was right in the middle of the dinner rush, people everywhere, and they did not get out fast enough.
that's like.
The
Are you just having a bad internet day?
What's up?
Are you just having a bad internet day?
Whoa, whoa.
All right, we're not doing that anymore. Yo,
Brother, I had like 2 more minutes of dialogue after I said that. By the way, it's been like a minute when I said that, and it just came in so clearly of me talking like a minute ago.
well, yeah, because I turned up my stream and everything so I could hear you, and like I see how like responsive my stream was actually being to my actual computer, and like my stream's being 1-for-1, but Discord's like failed me.
You never really had problems with streaming in Discord, though.
Well, that's the thing that's been crazy. It seems like anytime I tab out, like when I'm tabbed into Discord, it works perfectly fine. But when I'm tabbed out of Discord, it does not want to work. Yo, can you tab over my stream and see if it's picking you up through the mic, through the phone at least? Because I guess that's just how we're gonna have to do this. Well, let me see if I can get it. Here, I can probably pull it up here. Or no, that's gonna make my computer have a heart attack. Actually.
Hello? Hello?
One second, everything's gonna have a heart attack right now.
Oh.
Is it picking you up pretty good?
Phone guy. Wow. Love that.
Oh, are you the official phone guy?
I just heard myself say hello, hello twice, and it's when I was trying to do the whole thing.
Okay, gotcha.
Look, you can hear it. Did you hear it?
What's up?
Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, I can hear myself.
Yep, that's fun. Anyways,
Back to this.
Hold on.
Those are mine, don't touch. Kyle? This
Let me
thing
go,
is
let me
totally
go.
thrown and I will throw lightning at you.
Okay,
She bites.
apparently.
She put the fuck out of cheese. It's so funny. It's not as
What's up?
creamy as it was yesterday, but it's still just as good.
Oh,
You're right, the noodles
soaked it all up.
are so good.
Here, let me go ahead and favorite the tab on Google, and then I can pull that up on here.
But yeah, I can also continue where we left off also.
Oh, yeah. I can see your stream, actually. Why not I just watch it on here?
Yeah, you can do that too. You can do either or, just as long as you're following along.
Well, it's going to be on a very delay.
Yeah, I'm just getting all this shit out of my fucking face. So, where was I? Called enforcement.
Reddit history, right?
What's up?
Can I just go to my Reddit history thing?
Maybe. I also sent it to you in a link. But yeah, it was right in the middle of dinner rush. People everywhere. They did not get out fast enough. The unit got fed up and opens fire on the poor confused patrons?
Wait, what?
It was mayhem. There's people everywhere screaming. We did not get to the twist of this. There's people everywhere screaming, running around, hiding in the bathroom. Eventually, everyone is either out of the building or knocked out. That is when the alarm gets tripped and the security system turrets wait. What?
Wait, well, I thought this was like a fucking 4 days ago when and nobody noticed.
He got down fast, crumpled in a bleeding heap right beside the stiff in the diner booth, which still hadn't been discovered.
What the fuck?
The actual. You can call one more thing I didn't know.
Hold on.
Or down here, someone commented, well, I hope you were able to collect evidence before all that happened, because I can't imagine the amount of false evidence that must have been after that mess, which is saying something, because obviously diners have tons of irrelevant foot and fingerprints as it is. Also, thank you for this, as I was wondering what happens if you find a body before an NPC does. I assumed because it would automatically open. This must be from a game.
That kind of just sounds like a Resident Evil thing too.
It does. I thought these were going to be actual murder cases, but no, that I believe this is actually from some kind of a game.
What game is that from? So from a sniper shooting from a roof next door. The body's been there for 4 days, and it's an investigation game, it seems.
Here, let me see if I can look it up on Google real quick. Shadow of a Doubt.
20 murder.
I'd never heard of it up until now.
Was it for any murder cases?
Well, that's what I was looking up. What I looked up originally. So let me try to see if I can find another Reddit thread real quick.
Kid Cudi's on the witness stand?
I guess so.
Interesting.
I wouldn't believe how much you see on MSNBC, though.
Found a body in the diner booth when it... Oh, fuck, I found the same one.
They caught the dude that killed
I found the exact same one.
I mean, I believe it. I was going to say it was literally the first thing I found on Google.
Do you hear me?
What?
They caught this dude that killed.
Go down for that.
This little man was his neighbor. He was like, he always takes out my trash for me.
Well, not anymore. I guess you're going to have to take it out yourself, buddy. Going down for terrorism. Oh, Jesus. It's terrible.
Jew on Jew crime.
What the fuck was I gonna tell you? Oh, funny murder stories.
It was Hillary Clinton.
It was all Hillary Clinton.
Mm-hmm.
Funny mysteries, weirdest murder cases of all time. Watch Mojo.
Ooh, I know some.
Now I know you know some. This is gonna be the most scuffed stream in history.
That is lovely.
I love it.
Honestly, we could have done a Kingdom Hearts.
We could. I was sitting here thinking also, like, I wouldn't mind if we all did like a stream where like we like in a funny way, you know what I mean?
All right.
Like drunk history.
10
Yeah,
minutes,
exactly like
one
drunk history.
Warhammer lore, very
Oh
fast.
my god.
Not Warhammer lore, something entertaining, Gavin.
All right, fuck you then.
Destiny lore.
That's something entertaining.
I would shoot myself trying to explain a 4-hour-long guide, but not even 4 hour long. How long is that shit?
Destiny?
Destiny? I think it was like an 8-hour long video.
Not
An 8-hour-long video compiled into 10 minutes. I'm not doing that.
you're allowed.
Ready? You do it.
Wow, okay.
Honestly, that's actually one of my favorite videos. Is like the JoJo in 5 minutes.
Why isn't it?
JoJo
Oh,
very, very, very
there we
fast.
go. There we go.
I love JoJo.
Diet
I know
Coke.
you do.
Diet Coke, Kyle. Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. Here you go. Okay, so got Watch Mojo, and these are weird anyways. They're not funny, so that's something at least. We are definitely fucking brain damaged at this point.
I think
So-
after reading the fucking video game case that we got given, instead of like,
An actual murder case.
god damn it.
John's not even here. He's gonna have to edit this, and he's not even in it. It's gonna go up on his channel.
The two dumb motherfuckers who messed up finding a murder case.
Okay, so the alphabet murders. In the early 70s, 3 young girls from Rochester, Rochester, New York, met their end in a very particular fashion. Not only were they all assaulted before losing their lives, but each of their first and last names began with the same letter. Okay, so
Did they actually? Do they think that had anything to do with the murder case? Or
well,
just-
obviously they named him the Alphabet Murders, Gavin.
Yeah, but what's the coincidence of them all being in one place?
The coincidence of people having the same first name and same initial as their first name and last name being in the same place. Like I have the first same name. Like my first name and last name had the same initial.
I know my principal has the 3 initials.
The first
I'm not
victim.
even joking about that.
Even stranger, their bodies were discovered in towns that had also started with that letter. That's actually kind of crazy. Now that's a good coincidence. The first victim, Carmen Colon.
We're trying to read.
I know, I suck. It's literally
What are you trying
C-O...
to read?
Colon.
Do I come here? Do I
It's
actually
probably Colin or something.
It's probably Colin, but that's
not
colon.
No,
colon?
it's Colin or something.
Went missing.
Airman,
It's got an
colon,
asterisk, so
colon?
I'm obviously saying it wrong. But like, it's
Airman
spelled
colon.
colon.
Wait, by alphabetical, do they mean like it's A B B?
Yeah, it's alliteration or not alliteration. There's actually a name for it. It's like how Stan Lee named some of his characters, like Peter Parker.
Bruce Banner.
Yeah. Alliteration is, but like, is that what it's called?
I'm
Is
trying to figure
Reed
it. Say
Richards.
it.
yeah.
Anyways, next one.
Went missing on November 16th, 1971, only to be found 2 days later near Churchville, Next, Wanda Walkowski. No, Walk.
You, you, said,
Walker
you said it right.
No, there's no ski at the end.
Walwitzki?
There's no ski at the end.
Yes.
Walwitz.
Walwitz.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like the freaking dude in Big Bang.
Yeah, I was gonna say none of us can fucking read.
We're all dyslexic.
But where were we at?
2nd.
Disappeared on April 2nd, 1973, and was discovered the next morning in Webster. The last victim was Michelle Menenza. That was last seen on November 26, 1973, and was found 2 days later in Macedon.
Macedon.
I think it's Macedon. I don't know. It's Dumfries.
It's Dumfries, Kyle.
Dumfries. Despite a long list of possible suspects, the case still remains unsolved. So,
I 70 strangle room. The next one's unsolved, and they think it's 2 people that are also 2 other serial killers.
well, way to spoil the list. Jesus Christ.
God damn.
They think it's 2 other really famous serial killers that teamed up together when they thought they were going to get caught and went on a little spree.
So is it like that? Oh no, wasn't Bailey Sarian when you were watching her the other day talking about like the guys had like made a bet to kill each other or something like that? Like they were 2 serial killers that met up and they were like had literally. Or no,
Cannibals.
what? No, it wasn't the cannibals. I remember what it was now. They had made a bet to see who could kill more people first.
Yeah.
And one of them had actually like put the other one on the list, and like it turns out like he couldn't get the job finished or something like that. Not the same people. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Anyways,
did you want to do the? I was saying, do you want to make this channel like where we just talk about murderers and then like have if there's info about like certain details, put that in, and then like talk about the suspects and stuff?
not really. I'm not trying to do a true crime podcast. I was really just trying to look for like weird things that we could talk about that would be like kind of funny. This is honestly, I was gonna say, this is honestly not in the realm of what I was going for.
It is interesting, though.
No, it's definitely interesting. Like I was gonna say, we're definitely having a conversation. That's for sure.
You know what's a really funny case? You're going to look up the Vallow case. Is a good case.
What's the Vallow case?
Lori Vallow.
What's that?
She killed 2 of her previous husbands, and then killed 2 of her kids, and then she buried them in the backyard and said God told her to do it. And
yeah, you told me that.
It's very complicated. She's still on trial for it. She says she did nothing wrong.
Yeah, because God told her to do it. Like that makes perfect sense, though. Wait, what was I gonna say? Fuck, you had reminded me about something.
There's a toy box killer.
Yeah, I know about that. Wait, let me see if I can find. Strange. That we might be able to react to. What?
What?
She wants mac and cheese. So, I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop sharing that, and I'm gonna start sharing this one here. After the stream, thank you. There we go. So I found one. What is the weirdest thing a stranger has said to you? So we'll get into this.
All right.
When I was 16 and working the Taco Bell drive-thru on a Friday night, a woman skipped the order box and came straight to the window. She asked me, "Have you ever seen a taco?" I said, She said, "Have you ever seen a taco like this?" And then flashed her vagina at me and drove off. What the actual fuck?
Why? What brought this on?
I honestly, she probably like was dared or like either intoxicated or like it could have.
It's a South Park bit. That's a South Park bit.
Oh no, 100%. But I believe someone did this. Like working in fast food, I 100% believe someone did this. Like not even just working in fast food. Like I think I told you about the time. My buddy, he drove truck for like ever, and driving in a truck, you get like a lot of leverage, so you can see into other people's vehicles, especially people who have like lower vehicles. And like one day, my buddy just sends me a video. He's sitting at a stoplight, and this dude has his cock out, and he's just slowly and steadily beating his meat. He's not like furiously doing it, and he's not like staring at anyone specifically. This dude is just like looking around, like just lazily, like he's bored, and he just got his cock out and he's just fucking going to town on
That is.
I was like, dude, why did you send me this? Like, why didn't you like yell at the dude? Because I'd have been making fun of him for sure. I'd have been like, "Hey, yo, dude, like, put that shit away. Like, well, no one wants to see that." Like, but no, instead, he's like, "No, I'm just gonna record it and send it to you because I didn't know what to say, and I like didn't think you'd believe me."
That's just. I mean, it's a perfect conversation starter.
Honestly, like, she drove off, so like she wasn't obviously trying to start a conversation. It ended. The post ends with 32 years.
Talking about.
What?
I'm talking about your friend.
Oh, my friend? Yeah, no, we definitely talked about it for a while because like I started riffing after that. I can't remember some of my good ones, but I was like, essentially the bit was like what we were yelling at the window to the guy, like what he should have yelled out the window to the guy.
God. Well,
No, ma'am, we don't serve rotten food here.
We don't have fish tacos.
And someone else said, haha, that's funny. At my first date with a girl, she told me how she met her partner for her previous 5-year relationship. So far, nothing weird until I hear how he approached her by saying, "If I fuck you with my eyes, is that sexual assault?"
I've had somebody say that to me.
I believe that's a common pickup line. Like, I genuinely believe that's a common
You know
pickup
what I
line.
did?
that's not a good pickup
I
line.
said
That's
yes.
actual fucking. That just
I
sounds
literally
terrible.
went yes and walked away because he was super ugly, and I was like, "Yes, it is actually."
No, he to an extent.
You're raping. I literally. Sarah was with me. She's like, "You're raping us with your eyes." So yes.
Stop raping us.
This is also the same girl that told her teacher he was a pedophile for telling her to change her outfit.
To be fair, fish tacos have been scarce lately. Gonna just like that one. Oh, I can't like any of them. They've been it's been like archived, I think.
I'm back.
Oh, you were gone?
Yep.
Oh, okay, shit.
Have an egg. Hands me random egg. Runs away. Park ranger is driving to it.
Behind him and saying, throw it away. He's running down a bridge, handing out eggs to everyone.
Jeez.
Throw it away. What is the context? He wanted to help you in that trying time. A whole box of them washed up under a bridge. They were perfectly good. I believe that. Like a whole thing of eggs washed up, like a whole carton of eggs washed up under a bridge, and we're fine.
Still, that's not. I wouldn't still have them. That's probably why you've given them away.
More than like,
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying eat it. Like, after the park ranger is telling people to throw it away, I would not eat it.
No.
It's either a rotten egg or like he's done something to it. Once in a shopping district, a guy in a car rolled by slowly, rolled down the window, and tried to hand me a box of takeout food, loudly proclaiming Spain Icotip. Oh.
Shut up.
My tongue can't bend that way. Nah, man, I'm good here.
What is that?
I don't know. Someone underneath said you've met a Venture Bros fan.
You met a Venture Bros fan? I don't get that. Do you get it?
You have solved a very small mystery in my life. Thank you. Happy to help. I fully recommend the show too, especially if you remember old adventure cartoons like Johnny Quest and enjoy dark humor. Okay, and then someone loudly proclaiming it underneath. I'm guessing this is the dude that handed him the takeout food. He's come back. He's come back to get him.
All his next, like everything he posted next is just comedy with Spawn. I don't say that.
Spankatopia, I think, is what it is.
What is that?
I don't know. It must be a Venture Bros thing. I haven't watched Venture Bros. I want to watch. I've seen some episodes of Venture Bros, and the ones I've seen have been funny.
I told you let me peg me. The oldest cat call I've ever recalled.
I told Gavin, I didn't know you were catcalling people.
I can never see Gavin actually catcalling.
It said I totally let you peg me. That was the cat call.
No, I know. I was just saying.
Wow, brazen indeed. Bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pans out. Worked at a...
Old man comes in with frozen mice and rats. Looks at me, asks if I have anything larger. I say no. Just the mice and rats.
You gonna continue?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was saying, are you gonna continue?
Oh, no. Here we go. I asked him if he had a large neck, but proceeded to tell me he likes to use the bones of dead animals for art, then asked me if I could kill one of the guinea pigs.
Or chinchillas. Oh my god.
For him, because he was too afraid to do such thing, I was baffled. He asked such a thing. I told him, unfortunately, these animals are the proper pets, not art. He walked away and then asked the cashier up front if she could kill a pig.
I mean, did she say yes? Because honestly, right now, I'm just seeing bad customer service. We're supposed to go above and beyond for our customers. As long as he's willing to pay, who gives a shit, right?
Jesus Christ.
Like, obviously I'm joking, but like...
No, I'm just saying. God damn. I didn't even think that wasn't be the thing that was just gonna pop up.
What, the bad customer service? Look, all I'm seeing is I'm seeing a bad Petco employee. That's all.
Look, I'm terrible. at what my art calls for. The death of animals. If you could just do it for me.
I'm just surprised he didn't go to like a kill shelter or something. Like
That would
you.
have been so much better.
No, I mean like fish where the fish are. Am I right?
Jesus. Oh, it's not. It's not even like. Like, do you have any animals you need to put down? I mean, I could put it down for you. I'll do it for free. The vet will make you pay.
I mean, yeah, you just fucking donate one, and then anytime someone comes to adopt it, you just fucking steal it and donate it back. And then after it's done, then you collect.
Pet store, bring and all the fucking
Weirdos.
Once upon a time, I was assistant manager at a pet store, and this guy came up in with his family. From start, I'm getting alarm bells. Dude is slurring his words and smells weird. Lady is
Disappropriately angry.
Sorry.
No, you're good. It took me a minute too. I had to read it in my head.
And everything. They'd be embarrassed. Next thing I know, this man is putting something in my front pants pocket.
What?
I was so stunned. I just was kind of like, I'm not really comfortable with that. And this full-grown man judged me like a child.
Jesus Christ. What did he put in your pocket?
Right after, but it was fucking bizarre. What did he put in your pocket? I don't
Yeah.
remember clearly, but it was something smelly, like
Small.
maybe small, like maybe little dog treats or like pebbles. It's weird. You'd think I'd remember, but I have no clue, honestly.
That to his apartment to play with night crawlers with his roommate / biological dad. Why is this John before he left Texas?
He goes to
This is fucking John. Grown man shushes me like a child after. Like, imagine that. Like, someone just put a small dog treat or a pebble next to your dick and then shushed you when you tried to tell them you weren't comfortable with it. I'd punch them.
Promise.
Yeah. This one's also wild. I was going to say invite you back to his apartment to play with night crawlers.
God damn, that's a John thing, yeah. That's a John Byrne.
No, I don't even think this part's a John Byrne. I feel like this dude knows the guy personally. I'm gonna say, like, this guy's also had an encounter with him.
God loves you, son, but he hates that hat. I was
In Tesco, getting milk at the time, and the hat in question was a simple black baseball cap. Bro, you are not like the others here.
No, you are not.
I was gonna say, these other guys have much wilder stories. Not the weirdest, but recently I was in the bathroom at the gym, and this woman walked out of the bathroom, and we almost ran into each other, and she looked me up and down and said, "You're an itty bitty bitch, aren't you?" LMAO, ma'am. What is that even supposed to mean? I mean, that's pretty weird, but like that's not. Oh God! Okay, we got a story here.
How's that? Are you talking about the Six Flags one?
Yeah. Are you gonna take it or should I?
I was at Six Flags. I mean, I can't see the fucking words. Maybe just scroll the pixels fucking.
That was so funny.
That was.
It was just the way he did it. Blech.
there's been a delay with each other's pages.
Oh,
I was at Six Flags over in Atlanta a couple of decades ago, and stopped to get lunch at a fast food place in the park. I remember I got a chicken sandwich. I was the last to order in my group, so my friends had already stepped away from the counter, and I was on my own with the crowd. The place was hella busy, and the row of cashiers trying to keep up. I'm not Planet. No one knows this. Goddamn.
I placed my order and handed the cashier some cash. When he looked me straight in the face and said, "I ain't got no pennies," I stood there with a little in shock, confused as to why he felt I was the person he should share this with. I couldn't think of anything to say. How does someone respond to a stranger announcing their lack of genitals? Wait a minute. Did I read that wrong? Oh, he said penis. Well, I read that completely wrong.
Ugh.
I placed my order, handed the cashier some cash when he looked me straight in the eyes and said, "I ain't got no penis."
Penis?
Yes. What do you say to that?
That he walked up to him and told him he doesn't have any penis.
No, someone came to you. They ordered a pizza from us. You handed them the pizza, and before you cashed them out, you just go, "I ain't got no penis."
I say it?
No, I say it.
I got the lack of
What do you
there.
think?
You say
The
it to
object.
me?
Oh my fucking
I'm
god.
so
You're making this way more complicated than
Wait a
it
minute.
needs to be.
Are you the customer?
I'm the cashier.
And you're telling the customer
Yes.
that you don't have any penises.
Yes.
What do you mean, what would I do?
What would you do
If I was watching or if I was a customer?
if you were the customer?
You just so confusing.
I didn't, though. I asked a question and then you asked like 20.
I think they just look at you and be like, what the fuck are you on about?
Well, let's see what this person reacted with.
I ain't got no penis. What's size is it?
Oh, okay.
I would just plainly ask what size is it.
You would ask what size is it?
Yeah.
If they don't got one?
Well, I'm pretty sure he just means there's lack of length.
No, he literally means he doesn't have a dick. Like, this is a man who's penisless.
Grown ass Ken doll?
Yeah, like literally, he's just smooth. Or maybe he's got a wound. He's got it clean.
I wouldn't. Alright, read more. Maybe we're just.
I just stood there a little in shock, confused as to why he felt I was the person he had to share this with. I couldn't think of anything to say. How does someone respond to a stranger announcing their lack of genitals while serving them their lunch? The only thing I could come up with was, "I'm sorry, what?" Without any hesitation, and while maintaining full eye contact, he repeated, rather matter-of-factly, "I ain't got no penis." At this point, I was hungry and confused. That's a weird set of emotions, and more than a little uncomfortable. I just wanted to pay for my $12 amusement park chicken sandwich and eat it in peace. We both just stood there looking at each other, waiting for someone to say something. Just stood there looking at each other, still completely baffled. I said, "Well, okay. I mean, I guess." I met up with my friend who was already in the middle of a conversation, but I was desperate for the opportunity to tell them about my unnecessarily awkward lunch order. Standing there outside the restaurant with my chicken sandwich in one hand and my change and wallet in the other, with a crowd all around us, I fumbled to put the change away when I noticed he hadn't even given me the right change. Then it hit me all at once. I just said out loud with no context for anyone listening, "Oh, he ain't got no pennies." So I read it right, is what I'm hearing. This person just can't spell.
No, she misheard. The entire fucking time was penis and pennies. She thought it was just penis, not penis, the whole time.
Yeah,
God.
no.
She's just deaf.
Fucking.
Either deaf or he has like a speech impediment.
That has to be one of the most awkward interactions for the dude on the other side. Like, imagine.
Like, he's just saying pennies to himself. Like,
man, no pennies and no penis. He living a hard life. I laugh. That's kind of funny. Imagine if he actually meant both. A massive roll of pennies drops on his crotch and rolled under the counter. Well, I've embarrassed myself. Laughed out loud at this in public. You want to take this one? Yo.
What?
I said you want to take this one?
Oh, right. I was on the other one. I forgot I skipped the other one. My bad. Also, there's a little, like, in between when you're actually on the same page.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess that's fair.
I was on a week-long backpacking trip with 3 friends. We maybe saw one other group on the trail around day 4. We had set up camp, eaten dinner, and we're hanging out around a lantern before bedtime. A man in his 50s approached us, having seen our light from the trail. He said hi and seemed nice for about a minute of small talk. Out of nowhere, he told us that he fathered 3 children in his 20s, and he had gotten a
vasectomy
shortly after his third was born. 20 years later, he was married to a different woman in her 40s, and she suddenly got pregnant. He had been furious because he was convinced that she had cheated. His partner swore that she hadn't, and they managed to stay together. Though he demanded a DNA test once the child was born, the DNA test showed that he was the father.
Well, of course. You can have vasectomies can accidentally get reversed. Like, they're like one of the worst surgical birth controls.
What?
Vasectomies. They can accidentally reverse themselves just out of nowhere.
He said that he still had trouble believing it, and even thought he raised that child. He still didn't see the child as his. My friends and I were in our 20s and had no idea how to respond. And finally, I told him,
man, that's crazy.
That was my story. The man nodded and smiled. He thanks us for the picked his pack up and walked away into the night. Gambling is a super weird thing to approach a group of strangers to say. You'd wonder if maybe he doesn't have anyone in his life he trusts enough to talk about these feelings. Maybe decides on his walk, fuck it, I'll tell these next people I see.
No, actually, that's a true thing. I've heard of many people that do that. Like, they'll just, like, walk up to a random group of people and just confess some shit. Like, obviously, like, not confess a crime or anything like that. But, like,
I murdered 4 people in the cabin in the woods on Maryland.
Gavin, I'll take you seriously.
My ass would kill 4 people.
Gavin, you already said you're a good shot. I'm not saying, like, you overpowered them. It doesn't take, like, you don't have to be a caveman to kill someone.
Shooting Thomas.
All I have access to is a BB gun.
Even, like, you can kill someone with a BB gun.
Oh, well.
You just gotta be like a really good shot.
Yeah, more like get it aimed down the throat. Like as soon as you hear them, like to breathe or something, you just. Honestly, that would probably be like the most silent way to do it from afar as well.
To like kill someone
Well, yeah.
with a BB gun. Well, yeah, I guess that's fair. I'd see it more as like
an actual gun with a silencer.
I'd see it more as like a distraction tool. You know what I mean? Like you shoot like a shed or something.
You know, like it makes a sound.
Yeah,
I was thinking
yeah.
like down the road or something.
No, like I get that too, to like kill them, but like you like distract them and then sneak up behind them and kill them that way. Because like the more I think about it, the like especially like with someone with your physique, I don't think you're gonna be able to like beat someone to death with it or get to a point where you can shove it down their throat. But knives are a thing, and knives are wonderful.
Okay, we're going off case here.
But actually,
the best is sin of leaving 3 children and then raising another child, but he didn't even believe it was his, even though it was.
I mean, DNA tests can be faked. Like it could not be his child, but at the same time, there are cases where parents, what's it called? They believe it's like imposter syndrome, but for your children.
Really?
Yeah, they just don't have like any attachment, and they just don't feel any connection to them. It's like especially common, and
like the people who thought their child was an adult still left her when her DNA test recently literally stated like was a child when they basically left her and said you're not a child, you're a grown person.
I think I know which one you're talking about. And you are right, but like that's not actually their child. That one
it
was.
Turns out it was just dwarfism.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. That was someone who they adopted. Like I'm talking about, this is like case with like postpartum stress. What is it? Not postpartum stress disorder. What the fuck is it called? What is it called after you give birth and women get like depression, postpartum depression? Yeah, sorry, I had to work through that. But yeah, part of postpartum depression is sometimes like they'll literally just think that their kids are like the one woman like believed that all her kids were possessed by demons.
This wasn't a woman. This was a man.
Oh, it was a man?
Yeah, his vasectomy.
Well, no, yeah, this obviously, but like I'm just saying it's more common in women.
Oh, okay.
And then this is obviously
he had a reason, and then the reason was false, but he's like, how?
He's just stubborn. The fact that it hasn't happened again and he didn't get checked up by a doctor for his vasectomy is his fault, though.
Next story.
Oh no, I was actually gonna get off tonight. I'll probably I'll try to do this again tomorrow night with John.
And we'll let John speak like 2 more first, and then we'll go on because
Wait, what's up?
I'm saying next time we're making John go through like 2 Reddit stories, and then we go through the others. Because goddamn.
I don't know about all that. I was gonna say John sucks at reading out loud.
Oh, goddamn it.
I was gonna say, like, me and you are bad, but like he's 10 times worse. Like this must be like we really are living up to the brain damage name. That is for sure.
I'm better at reading it in my head than anything, though.
What's up?
I'm better at reading in my head than anything.
No, I am too. That's why a couple of these I've been reading in my head first and then like speaking out loud, and that's been helping a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, man, peace. I'm gonna go eat some dinner.